Hello, Ham. What Bible story are we looking at today?
I've been reading the book of Esther in the Old Testament. So, Jesus isn't mentioned in that one. Actually, God isn't mentioned either.
Why is it in the Bible then?
Because it's all about God's people dealing with a difficult situation. Maybe it will help with this difficult situation.
Do you mean lockdown? It's all right for us animals. We can play with as many cows as we like.
But it is hard for the humans. Why is it hard for you, Ivan? Because I was going on a trip to see my Russian relatives, and now I can't go. Is this the story going to help me? Well,
Tell us the story, Ham. We'll see, won't we?
Okay. Esther was a beautiful Jewish lady who was exiled in a foreign country. That means they'd all been captured and they couldn't go where they wanted to go.
It is like Ivan.
I haven't been captured.
No, but you can't go where you want to, can you?
One day, Esther got chosen by the king to be one of his queens. The king had a whole harem of queens and Esther became one of them. What was a harem like? Well, she would have lived in luxury, but she wouldn't have been able to do what she wanted to do at all, or go out or anything.
Was she sad?
It doesn't say, but I think she might have been. But she had a relative who hung around outside and kept an eye on her and sent messages. Then one day a bad man got the king to decree that all the Jewish people had to be killed. What? After choosing Esther to be queen, he decided to kill her? He was a bit stupid, I think. He didn't know she was Jewish. Her relative, that's Mordecai his name was, told Esther she had to try to help, and that God had put her where she was so she could help at that very moment. Anyway, what happened next is a bit complicated, but in a nutshell, Esther took a big risk by approaching the king several times and got him to issue a new decree which allowed all the Jews to defend themselves. It was very clever because she knew the king couldn't change his mind once he'd made a decree, so instead she found a way round it.
Why was it a big risk to approach the king? Didn't he love her?
I don't really think so. The rules were that you could only approach the king if he called for you. The Bible does say Esther did a lot of praying and fasting before she came up with her plan. So even though God isn't mentioned, it is clear that he got involved. So Esther saved her people. She did. Even though she was in a place she didn't really want to be and thought she couldn't do anything. That's right.
I don't see how that helps, Ivan. Ah, there you are. How are you getting on with the Queen Esther? It's a great story, but I thought it was going to help Ivan, 'cause he's sad about the lockdown and not being able to go to Russia.
That's right.
Ah, but Esther was stuck in a country she didn't really want to be in. She must have been sad too. And then to be stuck in an harem with no real freedom at all.
Yes, Ham thought that. But the point is, she did something amazing for God even in her horrible situation.
That's exactly it, Ham. She kept open to opportunities to do good where she was, even though she was in a place she'd rather not be. And that's what you can do, Ivan. The world feels a bit cold and unfriendly at the moment, doesn't it? And we know the warmth of God's love, so we can look for the opportunities to spread that wherever we can. Be kind, ring people up, get busy doing what you can, and God will do great things through you, just like he did with Esther. Now you three go and have a rest. I want to talk to these lovely people. Bye-bye. Well, that was a lovely story, wasn't it? It's nice to see you all again. And I'd like to say how wonderful how wonderful I thought the duck race was last week. I watched it with Ida. We had a laugh. I liked the mermaid at the end, and fancy those two silly blokes getting wet. Oh, and by the way, did you see the message that Karen sent? She sent us another link for a video dance. And the people out in California, we're infamous there, very infamous. They want us to dance and send them the videos, and they're going to merge it with theirs. It's going to be wonderful. We'll be seen across the pond. Anyway, have a lovely day. Enjoy the rest of the service. God bless you all. Love you. Bye.